and ride to work with him. He'll be here in a little bit, so this probably be a short video, short live, I guess you'd say. Uh, I didn't go live last night because I didn't feel too good to do anything, but everything will be back on schedule on Wednesday evening for the regular shows and stuff. Paranormal Journeys this Wednesday, so it'll be scheduled as planned. And then Friday, I'll be heading back to work, and the morning lives will be back on schedule. The day and tomorrow is a little bit different. I might not go on tomorrow morning. I'm not sure yet. I gotta go get everything straightened out and all that stuff on Thursday, so I'll be regular scheduled again Friday morning. But that's okay. I'm just cleaning my safety glasses. I'm sitting in the truck here in the warm, just waiting on him to get here. He'll be here in a little bit. And we're gonna stop and get breakfast and sit there and hang out at work until time to punch in. There ain't much going on this week, no way. Everything's starting to slow down. We probably what is today's date? Well, they don't tell me. Alright, today's the 4th, so we should be start working our way getting things shut down in another week for work and everything, so they can clean the machines and stuff. Our Saturday night investigation turned out pretty good and pretty awkward. We did have something there at the bridge that didn't take on not trying to attach to us because they was trying to, and we made sure they didn't have our permission. And I think that's what really got them a little aggravated. Plus, there was a lot of energy in the air because of the weather. It was like sprinkling rain ever so often, and then the fog got really, really heavy there towards the last. Several people in the chat was talking about a figure they seen in the fog from right to the left. Hey Vicky, how you doing? I've focused on it. To me, I couldn't see it, but I feel it's there. I think it's because what all happened after the investigation, what got me not paying attention to it. So I had to go back when everything's calmed down some and go back and look at it and sit down and focus on it. Of course, y'all know what happened Saturday night, so that's the reason why I couldn't sit down long enough to pay a lot of attention to it. I did listen to some other recorder. At one time sounded like I did get a voice, but I know you can hear me and Michael and Chris talking far away in the distance because we was at the bridge and I had a recorder laying on the top of the recliner, and you can hear us saying, I was at the truck getting another, what was that thing out? I was getting something there out of the truck, and the light on the recliner actually went off, and you can hear me holler and say, hey, turn the camera over to the recliner. And when we went up there, I took the camera up there to close to by and see it, and I'm a daggone to turn around, it wasn't, the one in front of the gizmo went off. So I don't know. I don't know exactly if they was trying to get our attention, or they was messing with us, or what. Hey there, Vicky. Appreciate you coming in. Sorry I didn't call you out. I was a little bit busy talking, but like I said, I appreciate you so much for coming in and helping us out, and all the ones that was in the chat too. I'm waiting on my buddy Baker to get here. So I done got ready. I got up 30 more minutes earlier this morning to get ready, wait on him. Baker is a good guy. He's one of them people that he's more reliable. You can count on him for helping you out or do stuff like that. And he's, I don't know, he's one of the people that I really care about, you know, because he helps me a lot. He helps out on the investigations. He finds us places to go and stuff like that. And he also a deep personal friend. I can ask him to do something, or he'll help me out if he can, or stuff like that. So that's who I'm waiting on now, because he's actually going back to work today, and he told me yesterday, he said, Lord, he dreads it. He's been off for a couple of weeks from deer hunting and stuff like that, so he ran out of vacation days, so now he's coming back, and he said, Lord, he just can't handle that all at one time like that. And we started laughing and all. But yeah, Baker's a real good guy, and every time y'all see him, just say, hey, how you doing? Appreciate you, Baker, stuff like that. I think I spent about 2 hours with him yesterday, 2.5 hours. We was looking at the pictures on his camera on the computer and stuff like that. So he should be here in a little bit. One thing I also noticed was you can see small patches of mist off and on after the right to left movement, but they all move a different direction. Also, they move slower. I did see one. I've actually saw it through the camera when we was live. It was like a white ball, but it wasn't a ball. It was just a mist, just shot from right to left, about probably, I would say about head high. You know, it was about even with the camera. But the one I can't focus on the one that is around 717, I think you said it was. I couldn't focus on it. I played it 5-6 times the other night after everything was over with, and I got home and finally settled down. And I didn't sleep all night Saturday. I was kind of worried and all that stuff and everything. And I tried to watch it. Even went onto the computer and tried to watch it also. And I got up and went in the living room and tried to watch it on the big screen. I just couldn't sit there and focus on everything. So, but I will go back and check it out, because I do know there's one before the 117. And that's one I picked up on pretty quick, because that was the one I've seen through the camera when we was live. Because it actually went left and right, and it was about like on the camera like it was like 2 foot above the rail of the bridge. You can slow it down. You can get a better look at it. Okay, I will watch it again and I will put it in the slow mode and pay attention to it that way. Maybe I can focus on it a little more better. But I do have a feeling though that we got a little more than what we expect. Michael, it wasn't about hour and a half after he done got home and everything. He sent me a message and said, hey, I got home okay, and everything like that. And I sent him a message back. I said, okay, thanks. Because I make sure he lets me know he got home all right, you know, because it was bad, foggy and everything like that. And it was about an hour and a half before he texted me and said he got home. And he don't live probably about 30 minutes from me, 30, 45 minutes or so. And he sent me a picture, said, man, I got scratched. He had 3 scratch marks on his left side. He sent me 2 pictures of it. And he said he didn't ever feel it. That's shocking. I mean, he said he never did feel anything like that happened to him. So I don't know if he actually got it when he walked over to the recliner, or somewhere there on the bridge when we was all standing there at the bridge itself. So I don't really understand. The one I saw is the one called to the head one, and the one at 7/17/54. It waist up. Okay, I will check that out again. I will go back and look at it on Wednesday when I ain't got to work and everything. I can sit here at the house and check it out. But I'll go back and rewatch the video and see about it. And I will get to that one point right there, and I will try to I'll try to figure out how I can cut some of these parts out and make some shorts out of them. I'm not really good at that part yet, so I don't know how to cut it out and save it and all that stuff. So I'll have to go find somebody that can help me process the video like that. But I'm just, like I said, I'm just sitting here waiting on my buddy Baker to get here. He's probably getting ready. I do appreciate him so much for helping us out. I'm just sitting out here in the truck and just thought I'd go live for a minute while I'm waiting on him and everything. Y'all got any plans, Vicky, for the weekend? Investigations or anything? Anything popping up? I might ride back over to the bridge sometime Thursday, I guess. I might just go ahead and take Daddy with me. Tuesday and Wednesday we got to work with videos. They've made it harder than it should be. Oh yeah, you're right. Exactly right. So I got up at 3:30 this morning and got ready and everything, got my clothes ready and got my shower and all that stuff to it, my bag, and I hope I ain't forgetting anything. I swear I feel like I am. That's the reason why I got up a little early this morning, just to make sure I got everything. Having a group Christmas party Sunday. Everybody is going to be busy from 15th on. Oh yeah, I know what you mean by that. We might have what I call a Christmas cookout. We might go over to my dad's house and build a little fire in that fire pit and stuff like that. Wayne, I said, I will. I'll probably be live a little bit while we're riding to work, but I won't be probably won't be live too long. But he should be here in a little bit. I think said around about 5 o'clock or so, or something like that, which he normally is accurate with his timing, he says. We might, like I said, I might try to do a Christmas cookout for the family members if they ain't got nothing to do, or do it after Christmas. So that way we can do Christmas and New Year's party afterwards. Because I know one year we did a good morning. How you doing? Appreciate you coming in. I'm telling you what, Saturday was actually the craziest investigation that I've ever been on in my whole life. It was the wildest and everything. True. Yeah, I didn't go live last night. I wanted to, but I just wasn't in the mood. That's not like me not going live when I got a scheduled programming. I hope everybody kind of understands that. It just kind of ruined my day. Gray Wolf Outdoors Homestead. How you doing? Appreciate you coming in. I was in their channel the other day watching a couple videos. Saturday had a lot of crazy energy. It did. They even had the parade over in Pilot Mountain in the rain. And so we had to go a long way around. I had to maneuver through all them back streets just to get around to the back and get around the parade. And it was just crazy. And when we got to the bridge was the craziest part before I went live, because here lately, every time we get to the bridge, we get something there to go off before I even go live. I don't know why it's doing that, but it's doing it. So I guess I'll go live next time and then put the equipment out, so it will go off at the same time. But I got a feeling we'll get something there messing around with the that piano I got, and the battery on that speaker what really got me, because it was deadly fully charged when I left the house. Did you do any ghost hunting tonight? I hadn't done none since Saturday night. I won't be doing no more until next Monday of next week. I had plans to go out Wednesday, but that got shot down. But Thursday I got to go out to get everything done, as everybody knows. And then I'm gonna ride back over there and show it off. I'm gonna ride right down by the police department. I'm gonna go park in the parking lot and knock on the door. Say, hey, look, dude. You know, laugh out loud. Yeah. Then I gotta wait till January for the traffic court, I guess they call it. So I gotta wait for that. It's about the stupidest thing I heard. I guess they needed something other to do, but to help prove the police department over there, since everything was going. I think I told you about the old graveyard behind my house. Some nights me and my boys are going to investigate it. Hey, that would be cool. You should get out of that ticket. Yeah, I should. He said it's fixable, but I don't understand why he wrote it anyway. He just wastes paper. But I don't know. It's his doings. I didn't argue with him. I could have got real nasty with him, but I didn't. Yeah, I believe you did mention something about that cemetery last time you came in. We've actually got an old cemetery that we're getting ready to go to just as soon as I get the permission for it. This place is all grown up, and when me and my dad and Baker went down there that day, I think the oldest stone in it is from 200 years old, about 200 years old. Oh, that's cool. I set the little spirit box sensor up on top, and it actually went off. And it was in the summertime. Well, I wouldn't say summertime, but it was in the springtime or so, I guess it was, when we went. And it was actually two spirits that we actually talked to that day, I believe it was. One came across the spirit box, and the other one came into the sensor itself. So we're going to try to go back and do that again later and film it, and maybe go to the old house that's down below it. And it's got full of stuff in that old house, so we won't be able to get to go upstairs because the door is jammed shut when got stuff sitting in front of it and stuff like that, big stuff, so I can't move all that stuff, and it's too big, too heavy. It's like old furniture, that's solid furniture that used to mean something other, you know. It'll take an act of Congress just to get it slid out of the way, and I ain't gonna go do all that trouble. And so there is 2 rooms, and the little foyer there in the little hall area actually is open, that where you can go from one room to across there and go to the other room. Both of them is open, and we stand in the door, and it's pretty crazy. I don't know North Carolina laws, but I think once you show that it was legal, they have dropped that it was legal. Drop it. They do not. They do that in Missouri. I know that. Yeah, they will. I've had a few that they had to drop. I've had several speeding tickets in my days and stuff like that. But I'm sure it's, I don't know, it just don't make sense how everything happened to me. Yeah, Baker probably on his way. He'll probably show up my driveway about 5:15 or so. And then it don't take but about 20 minutes getting over to work. And we'll stop and get us a biscuit probably from Bojangles because he's a big Bojangles man. They expect most people won't fight it and they can still keep there. You're right. It's just a pain in the behind. They do that. Hey, they do. See, the police department has had some kind of falling out over there, and the chief resigned or something. Oh, I don't know. It's got a big up rigmarole going on over there. So he resigned, and they got an active police chief in right now, and I guess they want to try to make him look good, so they're gonna pop everybody that comes through there. If they don't look kind of right, they're gonna. Good morning. Breakfast. And getting him off to work. Be back soon. Hey, good morning, and I appreciate you coming in. We're just hanging out till my buddy Baker gets here, and excuse me. And we'll probably ride along just for a little bit with him, and I'll get out of live for a little bit. Because I know me and him will be talking and everything like that, and I won't pay attention to the chat or the video that much. But I'll just be glad when the day and tomorrow is over with, so I can relax a little bit on Wednesday and get everything straightened out on Thursday, and then I'll be good until it gets closer to time to the traffic court, and then I'll get all fidgety again. I just don't like to be on the spot like that. You know, I don't mind doing stuff, but because I don't know if that's the day I gotta work and I gotta ask off that day, which I do need to go back in the house before I leave, before Baker gets here. Hey, y'all, just hang out just for 1 minute, okay? I'll be right back. All right, now I'm back. feels good in this truck. It's getting a little nipply out there now. Saturday, the 2nd December, 2023. $9:58, so I got home about 11 o'clock. So we sat over there for about 2.5 hours. Hey, down under. Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate you coming in. I'm just reading over this paper that he gave me. Friday, 1/19/2024. Gotta be there at 8 a.m. Passenger under 18, they got it checked. Huh. Hey, about stupid as the next person I don't know of. Did a live yesterday and happened up on a cemetery in Nice, but didn't realize how close I was to the McPike mansion until I got home. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't get in there yesterday. I didn't do much yesterday. I just felt down and out. I guess I feel depressed or something other. But Saturday night got me all shook up and everything. But the investigation was crazy. The cemetery was established 1850. Oh, that's wild. They should be some Civil War graves in there then. I gotta take that paper there with me, show it to my boss man so he knows I ain't gonna be lying to him. That's just a receipt that I gotta keep in here in case if I get stopped in my truck if I drove it. I'll just say, hey, go look in Pilot Mountain Police Department's car. Let's go find the cop that's got cut up hands because I put a spook on him. Oh, I did the things that we ordered the other day that I told y'all about. All the sage and things, the little sage kit. The kit comes in on Tuesday or Wednesday, and then the think it's called the Dragon Blood sage. I think it comes in on either Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah. Where I was born. Oh, that's real cool. Yeah, I can't wait till the stuff comes in. I got so lost. Yeah, I don't know if y'all seen on their Facebook, Michael did post the pictures of him being scratched on their Facebook page. He's got 2 pictures up. He's got scratched on his left side. There's like 3 marks. I was going to mention that. If y'all want to go over and check it out and everything. Old Town is haunted. Yes, it is. Midwest. I seen it. Oh, okay. I didn't. I was just on there last night looking at it, but I never did see who all was in there. I forgot where the jail used to be. The ruins. Oh, okay. I'm going to probably go down to our old county seat one day and do a video down there. Get your sage. Whatever you do, sage your car. As I have a feeling that something is there. They use the stone from the jail to build foundation and walls, I think. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I will. I got all kinds of sage. I got some coming in. Then I think what don't come in this week is supposed to be here next week and things like that. We must have had something with us, so I hope whatever was with us Saturday night, I hope he took off with the cops. I hope every time I was trying to sleep, something poke them in the ear, you know. Wake up, fool! Wake up, fool! Which that was nice. That one, the one that pulled me was little. Well, he was nice, but he wasn't really nice as the other one. He was a little bit nicer. He stood here and talked to me for a long time while the other was filling out that piece of paper. Well, I'm sure it ain't gonna be it ain't my first one, and I'm definitely sure it ain't gonna be my last one. So there's always something other goes on and everything like that. I have had the insurance company. I paid my insurance, and then the insurance company never did send the money. But I got a receipt, and they never did send the money to the insurance place itself, and that's what got. They also accidentally used some gravestone markers on the stone fence in front of some of the older house there in town. Oh, that's cool. Didn't know that. How is your dad, father gone? Well, my dad's doing pretty good. He actually I actually talked to him three times yesterday. Um, he's he's he got a little sad the other day when I told him I wasn't going to take him to the bridge on Saturday night. He didn't like that too good. He was a little upset, but I told him the reason why, because I wanted to try to figure out something. And so Thursday, after I get everything done, I might ride over there during the day, and I might just do a quick video or something other, and I might just sit in the truck. I don't know if I'll get out or not. Sit in the truck and do a little bit of EVP session through the app and record it. It will be a video recorded app, you know. Is he glad now he didn't go after all that went on? I don't know if he was or not. He was still a little upset, and he asked me all kinds of questions, and I said, well, it's the same routine, you know. I mean, they pull you and they look at you and they'll try to find out something else they can get you for. But not once he asked me while we was out what we was doing. Not once he did that. Every time I always got pulled or something, they want to know, what are you doing? What have you been doing? None of your business. Now, this time I didn't get to say none of your business. I would have filmed it. I would have filmed the whole thing, but I had to get in touch with my wife, so I had to stop the phone and call her so I can get the information from the insurance company or something, and then I had to call them, so they had to email me all that junk. I think I got home about 10:45 that night. And as soon as I got in the house and got inside the house, it started raining hard. It actually poured down rain. And I walked outside to get something out of the truck to take back into the house, and it was so foggy I couldn't even see the truck sitting in the driveway. Go ahead and get all my stuff ready. Put it in my pockets, my keys and things. There's my scissors. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me this morning. I enjoyed seeing each and every one of y'all. I know I got my reflector in there somewhere. I feel everything but what I need. I think if he had been at the bridge Saturday night, he would have got worked up. Oh yeah. I'm talking about how things went at the bridge. bridge was really crazy. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what to. I really didn't know what to expect when we was there. When we got there, everything happened so fast. The cat toy went off as soon as I laid it down. That little post was standing in the ground like we always set one, that little broken off post. I put that one there first thing. Then I went and put the gremlin up. Then I went over and set the piano out and the cat toy over there also and things like that. And then I went back to get my camera and started going live. And that's when the cat toy went off 2 or 3 times there. And then we messed around there, and then the speaker done what it did. Like I said, that speaker was fully charged before I left the house. There's no way it could lose all that much charge from here to the bridge, and it didn't even last no more than probably, what, 35, 45 minutes. It should have lasted the whole investigation. But I'm glad I did put the other speaker in the truck and used it also. I'm kind of glad I did put it in the truck. Hey, Parasolo, how you doing? Recliner guy was waiting for you over by the chair. He stayed over there the whole time you were there. Yeah, I've got a feeling. I believe that's where Michael got scratched at. It was about 40 minutes, you said. Yep. Yeah, it was literally gotta be. He has to be there. I mean, there was something set the cat toy off up there, and there was nobody up there. We was all on the bridge, and when the cat toy was going off, we was walking up towards it. And time we got about probably 10 yards away from it, if that. I think I was actually turned around to look, and I was going to go ahead and go back to the bridge, so I figured something might go off down there and we wouldn't be able to hear it that good. And as I got turned around and started going back, the cat toy was going off down in front of the gizmo. So whatever it was, I don't know if it was the same spirit or there was multiple ones. They were just standing at each toy and waiting until we wasn't focusing on it, and that's what they was doing. I think they was trying to play around with us, trying to make us go crazy or something other, which that ain't hard to do, but you know, it is what it is. I did use my little umbrella for my camera. That was cool. The camera didn't get wet not the whole time we was there. And it was raining there at one time. Pretty hard. We kept walking in circles. He kept walking in circles around the recliner. I think that's what walked in front of that green light. Hey, oh yeah, that's another thing. We was all on the bridge, and right before we was getting, I was thinking about getting ready to leave before I started feeling funny there. I was looking up there because the K2 was actually going off, and I don't think that little recorder was set that K2 off like that, because I've actually had that recorder sitting there before, well, on other locations, and used the K2 and it never would go off and the recorder's being on. But that night, something had to set it off because it was buried all the way up in the red, and it goes from green to the yellow and green to the orange, stuff like that. So I'm thinking something really was there, and whatever it was actually cut out the green light when I looked up there at that one time. I mean, I could see it just went by there. I listened to half of my recorder, so it doesn't react to our recorder. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why. I don't understand why it was going off. There was nothing there with a power source on whatsoever. The only thing was there was the recorder and the little power cord, the remote to the recliner, and there ain't no electricity out there, so I don't understand why that happened. Which I do understand, there's some spirit there, and we was farther away from the power grid there also. The power lines don't run down where we was at. They was actually went by and go down back part side of that mountain where we always see, where I park my truck at, and always see that light reflect coming down and down the little mountain there. And that's where the power lines go down and go around and go through the fields, and it'll come back up on the other side of Peggy's house and come out in that big field where we always see them deers at before we get to the end of the road. That's where the power lines go. So we was actually 1,500 yards, probably more than that, away from the power lines. It does react to our radio. Yeah. Then we talk on them if they're close to each other. Yeah, well, that's the way we do. I noticed, and I do notice too, the radios that you talk on really will set off the REM pod too. It don't matter how close you are and how far you're away. You can be a mile away and you can mash that button and still go off. That'd be a known fact because we had some problems with it when we went to the clinic. And I don't know if we actually used it on the battleship or not. I can't remember. We had so much stuff going on that night, I didn't really focus on investigating either. I was more worried about if they gonna have a good time or not. But now at the clinic, I could be outside talking on the radio and the REM pod will go off. That might be Baker. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank y'all so much for coming in and hanging out with me. He's probably on his way now. He should be here just in the blink of time. But I do appreciate each and every one of you so much. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Hey Auntie Mama, how you doing? I'm getting ready to get off of here. Baker should be coming in the driveway here in a few minutes, pick me up. I hate having somebody do something for me like that. It makes me feel like I'm bothering them, hindering them up, or stuff like that. I appreciate y'all coming in. See you later, John. Have a blessed day. Thank you so much, Vicky. And you too, Shaw Woman. That's what friends are for. Yeah, he's been more of a friend. He's like a family member. I mean, he comes to my house. We'll go down there deer hunting. Well, he goes deer hunting. I stay at the house. I work with him, hang out with him. We're on the same days and stuff like that. So he's a good guy. Y'all actually get to see him one of these days. I'm gonna try to get him back on my show again. Do a video with him in person. Well, I guess it was him. I did see a car light. It must not be him. I went on by the driveway. And Christ is great. Yeah, he's a good Christian man too. So yeah. He invited me to his birthday party. Me and my dad, we went to his birthday party at the church, and of course, I had to buy him an old Duke shirt. Well, I didn't buy it. My wife bought it. Told me to give it to him. And it was hard to give him something like that. I handed it to him like this. A good guy. I think you would do it for him. Oh, I'd do anything for him. I carry all the corn down into the woods for him, put in his barrel with him, and everything. Like I said, he's been good. He bought me my Carolina hat for my birthday, and he bought the Dallas Cowboy hat. He gave me that back there that I got hanging up. He gave it to me one day because he said he couldn't wear it. He do Saturday, I think. Oh yeah, he sure did. He didn't like it too good. I liked it. He did. My brother's a Duke fan too, and Carolina and Duke is a great big rival. The tickets to go to that game is almost $1,000 per ticket. That's setting up in the where they change the light bulbs. I ain't counting what's on the court. I hate to ask what's on the court. They're sitting behind the players and stuff like that. Good night. And also, if it was like the ACC tournament or one of the big Final Four tournaments or something like that, all the other teams' tickets is not that bad. I mean, they're like $40, $50 a pop. Carolina and Duke, if they get to go together, that's it. I was actually looking in to get some tickets to go, me and him go to a Carolina Duke game. That's out of the question. We'll just have to watch it on TV. I'll never get to see a Duke and Carolina play in person. I'm in for it this morning because I'll be dogs. Just beat my dogs. Oh, really? Yeah. I like anybody that beats Duke. I don't care who they are, except for State, Carolina State, North Carolina State, whatever you want to call them. I don't like them. Second game on Saturday. Okay. Yeah, Carolina and Duke, they're right there, right beside of each other. One's in Raleigh, Durham area, and the other's in Chapel Hill. Chapel Hill and Durham is just a spitting distance difference. And I think you have to drive through Durham to get to Chapel Hill, or I think you got to drive through Chapel Hill to get to Durham. I don't know how it is. I ain't been down there in a while, and it's crazy. I've been to Chapel Hill one time to watch a basketball game, and we was setting up in the very, very back. I mean, we was at the wall. I couldn't see the game too good because you guys squint because them people's like this. Goes to Carolina. Oh, cool. That is so awesome. Yeah, I love Carolina to death. That's my team. I don't like few of the things that they do there, but I'm pretty much like all their sports. I would love to went to school there. I wasn't that smart to go to Carolina. Chapel Hill, yep. That's awesome. My wife, she went to UNCG Greensboro, and then she went to Winston-Salem State. She went to Surrey Community College. Seems like there's another place she went to. She got her nursing degree and a bachelor's degree in nursing and sciences or something. I forget what all that she's got. I just got my high school diploma in my forestry service, where I can fight forest fires. But I think it's done ran out. I hadn't been in the fire department since 2015 or 2016. 2016, I believe, when I finally got out. I don't know where he's at. He might have forgot about me. It is alright, I'll go back now. Let's go back to bed. Because I can't drive. If I drive and get caught, they will stick my butt in jail, and I'm too cute to go to prison. Great day, call. Have a great day, call him. He'll be here. If he don't come by, that's okay. But if he says he's coming, he's coming. He no matter what. He's one of the people that says he'll be here. Need to check on. Maybe need to check on him. Yeah, I will. If he's driving, he won't text me back or talk on the phone when he's driving. But he should call me. He hadn't called me or texted me. Good night, y'all, and have a wonderful day. Appreciate y'all so much. thank you for coming in, hanging out with me. I hope you have a good night and a wonderful day on the next one. But I'll see y'all later. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank y'all so much. I'm going to try to at least give him a call right here and check on him and see if he answers. I think we might get some rain. It's done started clouding back up and everything. So y'all have a good day. Appreciate y'all for coming in, hanging out with me. I will talk to y'all later, and y'all have a good day. Bye bye, everybody. See y'all.